Solarity, Episode 12, Mismatching Parts.
Pen, I've got the stuff you asked for. A gallon and valk and an insulated tarp.
Great job, kiddo. That'll be great help.
So, do I get to light the fire? I've been dying to try out the flamethrower.
Oh god, no. That's too dangerous for you.
Oh, so I'm setting up the tarp. That's not as cool, but baby steps, I guess.
Ethan and Evan are already doing that.
So what's the job?
That was the job.
What am I, your unpaid intern?
Was that not enough for you?
That was nothing. A child could do that.
I'm sure a child wouldn't be handling alcohol.
That's not the point, Pen. I'm 19. I can do more than move something from one place to another.
I'm sure you can. But there's no need for you to. We have plenty of hands doing it already.
Everyone's working their asses off to survive in this hellscape. You're telling me no one needs any help?
I didn't say that.
I know what you said. You meant that I should stay safe inside and let other people do everything for me. Well, I think that's horrible.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, there is. I want to contribute. Everyone else my age is treated with respect and dignity, yet I'm here with my sister sucking on a pacifier. I'm sick of it.
You already have Lucas to deal with. I don't want you biting off more than you can chew.
Lucas is locked in a cage like an animal. All I do is bring him food and clean his wounds. I'm a glorified nurse. I can handle more responsibility.
That's what you're good at. And you don't need to do anything else.
Just because I take care of Anabel doesn't mean I want my life to be a slave to others.
What do you want? Your independence? You want me to stop caring about you and worrying about you? Is that it? Will that make you happy?
I need you to give me the freedom to make my own decisions. Rely on me as a capable person who's capable. I've gone out there twice and came back unscathed both times.
You almost died both times. I'm not risking that again.
Do you hear how selfish you sound? You're not risking it. If I want to throw my life away, which I don't, I should be able to. It would be my choice. I'm not going out there to die. I'm going out there to make life better for the people in here. For Anabel, for Dad, for you.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
No, don't you dare walk away. You're going to listen this time. I feel trapped. I always have. But since this all started, I feel like I'm slowly suffocating to death. You're killing me, Penelope.
Don't be dramatic.
I'm not being dramatic. Pen, I want to live. Let me. You can start by letting me put up the tarp.
I'll be sure to tell Ethan and Evan you want to take their jobs from them.
Go ahead. I want to. I'm sure they will be happy to have one less thing on their plate.
Fine. Just this once. Don't expect me to let you do anything more dangerous than this.
I'll take it. At least it's something.
You're back early. How was the doctor's?
I don't want to talk about it.
Did something happen?
No. Yes. I said I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I didn't trust a single thing he was telling me. He's an associate of Juniper. He was probably lying through his teeth.
The doctor? That's why you didn't get the leg?
Obviously!
You'll be attaching a body part. It would have been better at the doctor's under sedation or anesthesia.
Maybe I won't need anesthesia, seeing as I'm an unfeeling monster and all.
Of course, you're still on about that. I never even said you were a monster.
Oh yeah, my lack of humanity makes me so human. I'm sure you were insinuating that I was an object, not a living, breathing sociopath.
I wasn't even making those comments about you. You're taking it personally for no reason.
I have a reason. I'm tired of you acting holier than thou, and making me feel bad for doing what has to be done.
Killing is wrong, Captain.
When you're on the battlefield, killing is all there is. It's survival. There's no right and wrong anymore.
We're not in a war.
Aren't we? There's us, and then there's them. They killed our own. You don't see them worrying about their morality.
That's different.
You'll see. After we take back Earth, Comet's not going to be any more pleased with us than they are now. Take it from someone who has experience. It's kill or be killed in this world. I'm not gonna die anytime soon.
Enough of this! What is going on with you?
First of all, it was your comments that caused this argument. So what's wrong with you?
Okay, fine. I'm sorry. You're right. I wasn't thinking about what I was saying. But that's not all, is it? Something else is eating at you.
What % chance is it that we land and someone who's willing to shelter, feed, and help us is just right there, waiting?
Juniper is a nice guy. He's not out to get us.
He is, I know he is. I can't stop thinking about it.
Well, his daughter worked for the organization.
Did you talk to him? Did you tell him anything about us?
Of course not. He confided in me. And if I hadn't, we would have never known about his daughter.
That proves nothing.
It proves that he's been exposed to our way of thinking, meaning it's less likely he would side with Comet.
He has you right where he wants you. I bet he told you some sob story so you'd feel bad for him. God knows that's what I would do. He did, didn't he? Textbook manipulation tactic. Open your eyes, Alex. I've been telling you since day one, something is wrong here. Everything is too convenient.
And what do you suggest we do about it? It's not like you're in any better condition to travel.
We go. We cut the leg off of some random stranger and attach it to me. It doesn't matter where, it doesn't matter when. As long as we're far away from here.
That's a horrible plan.
We'll steal some cash from Juniper and make our way towards Mars. We can stay with my buddy Russell. He owns an inn by Patricia City.
Jaime?
Look, we've been here way too long anyway. We're so off the projected schedule, it's insane. We can't keep stagnant anymore. These planetary stops were never part of the plan.
Fine. If that's what you really want, let's go. No use waiting here anymore.
What?
Come on, Captain. Let's go.
What are you doing?
I'm getting us out of here. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
What are you two doing?
Juniper, when did you get here?
Holly asked me to get something. You're going to leave?
Well, we were just...
Yes. Is that a problem?
I'd hope you'd stayed longer.
So you could spy on us more?
Of course not. It's because... I'd hate to say it, but Holly had a little mishap yesterday. All the liquid hydrogen in your ship spilled out.
You fucking bastard!
I'm sure it was an accident.
We were hoping to fix it before you all realized anything was even wrong. But alas, we've had no such luck.
I told you! If we weren't trapped here before, we are now!
Where are we supposed to get liquid hydrogen?
I tried to get some for you from my boss, but she said no. She's the only person that would have it.
Who's your boss?
I don't think you need to know that.
I was right!
Don't take out the gun.
You don't sound surprised, Alex. I thought you knew for sure he was on our side.
I had an inkling who he was working for, but I stand by what I said. He's a good guy.
Who hired you? Is it the same person Elias worked for?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
We're members of REA. Our ship had been hijacked by a Comet spy, and a lot of our colleagues were killed in the process.
Not like you didn't know that already.
I did know some of that. I knew you were REA.
Because you're a common informant!
No, because I've seen you before.
What?
My daughter, before she died, introduced me to a friend she had met through the organization. The visit was nothing important, just housing him for a few days, but within that time I got to know him. He talked of someone he cared about a lot and showed me a picture of her. She must have been 10, maybe 11. The picture was of you, Jaime.
Captain? Are you okay?
His name. What was his name?
Oh, I forget. Something with an X.
Dexter.
Yeah, that was it.
How recent was this?
That was 3 years ago.
Good. Good.
What's that mean?
It means he might still be alive.
Who?
My brother.
Tell me something, Remy. Are you trying to do a coup?
What would give you that idea?
I'm not an idiot. Even I can see the flaw in this plan. A lot of people already know we're here. Lying to them only makes it worse for the chief.
He's never been much good anyway.
So you are.
Don't you think we deserve a competent leader? Someone who can secure funding and allocate appropriate amounts to each sector of the organization?
Yes, of course.
Then you want this to happen.
But I like the chief. He's been here ever since I first joined, and I'm sure others feel the same.
That's the problem, though. He's old. Keeping him around is all sentimentality. The longer he's in power here, the more time Comet has to evolve and grow new. Not to mention the first ever space mission we launched was years later than it should have been, and was a complete disaster. Pretty tragic for the main focus of our organization, don't you think?
That is true.
Think of all the faulty equipment on board, or how inefficient remotely controlled mosquitoes are. Brian's malfunction escape pod? All those things due to poor leadership, financial distribution, and neglect. How many lives could have been saved had the mission been carried out under better management? Captain Jaime would be alive, that's for sure.
Can't we coax him into retirement? Keep his reputation intact?
No, that wouldn't work. I wouldn't be his appointed successor.
That's not true.
You know it is. Even though I stayed behind to wipe the chief's sorry ass, he doesn't see my leadership potential. If he retires, he has time to decide who to take over. This way is better, because I'll be the only person capable of leading when he falls.
You're crazy to go through with this.
Maria, he sent a hand-picked crew to space, and picked a Comet spy to go on board. He killed Paige, Neil, Brian, Alex, and Jaime. 5 of the 7 real crew members of the R.E. Alistair. That was his fault.
I wish you weren't right.
Everyone does.
Is there any way I can help?
As a matter of fact, there is.
Barging in again, I see. Would it kill you to knock?
Hey, I want to talk.
Whoa, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Did you have something to say?
Oh, right. Yeah, I did. I wanted your opinion on something.
I'm happy to give it.
That's what I wanted to talk about. Happiness. Do you think people can truly be happy?
I think so, yeah.
I think you're wrong.
Well, that's only my opinion.
Well, your opinion is wrong.
First off, chill. I didn't ask for attitude.
Sorry.
Second, I think happiness is what you make of it. If you have an impossible definition of happiness, you won't be able to reach it.
Are you happy?
Sometimes.
No. See, you're lying. How are you happy? Stuck in that bed, a chair, forever, in the middle of the apocalypse, unable to do anything?
Is the only reason you've come here to rub my condition in my face?
No. I wanted to talk to someone, but I can't let them see me like this.
You know Ash is gonna hear about this from me anyway. That can't be the real reason you're here.
You're smart, you know that? Not as smart as me, but I thought it. If someone in your position could be happy, maybe. Did you know that some people have a gene that makes intoxication occur faster?
What?
I'd probably keel over dead if I had that. I'd be as red as a tomato.
You're worrying me.
There's nothing to be worried about.
You seem like you're going through something, and I don't know what I can do to help.
I'm always going through something. I didn't come here expecting your help. Sometimes reality just sinks in like a pile of bricks, you know? You should know.
I do.
All the memories flooding back in vivid detail. Sometimes it's too much. I need to take a break from it all, but I can't.
There are much healthier ways of trying to do that.
They don't work for me. Nothing works for me. Not even this. At least this way I can feel less of it. It blurs even just slightly so I don't have to see their faces again.
Whose faces? What is causing you this much grief?
Grief? This isn't grief. I don't care what happens to anyone but me.
It's my turn to call you out for lying.
You know what? Forget I said anything. This was dumb.
Felix! Why are you so unhappy?
That's not the real question you should be asking. It's why aren't you?
If my brother's alive, I need to get him. Alex, come with me.
Where are we going?
What he said.
Still on the fence about you, Juniper. Keep your distance. We're gonna get me a leg.
I thought you didn't want the procedure. He
I
said...
didn't want your guy doing it for me. It's fine if it's Alex.
I don't have any anesthetic.
Get some bleach and acetone. Mix it together and chloroform me.
That's not gonna do much. You'll wake up from the pain.
Okay, then. Do it without them. Same principle.
That's gonna hurt like a bitch.
I don't care, I just need mobility. Okay, ready?
No, not that one.
Why not?
Your legs don't match. He's much taller than you are. It would be a horrible fit.
Then which stranger do you recommend?
That one, over there. She's muscular enough and it looks about the same height.
You're the expert.
Is this a good idea?
How the hell would I know?
Okay, I'm ready.
Here, butt down on this. If the strangers hear you scream, we'll have a lot more to worry about than your leg.
Okay, so we're actually doing this. I guess I'll just stick it on here. Does it hurt? Shit! Hold her down!
Jaime?
She passed out.
I'm sure she's fine. You've been listening to Solarity, written and directed by Victoria Cherichetti. Intro music by Evan Nobler. Starring
Victoria Cherichetti as Jaime.
Carlo Deniega as Alex.
Harold Ingram as Ash.
Tommie McCoy as Felix.
Tabetha McNeal as Penelope.
Maddie Girouard as Anabel.
Tristan Sartoris as Juniper.
Isabella Del Rio as Maria.
And
Cameron Raleigh as Remy.